Hi, this video is to show you how South Dakota Assessment Portal can be used for student learning objectives. First off, just a little bit of overview of what the South Dakota Assessment Portal is. It's a tool teachers can use to create standard-specific online assessments. You can create it for any classroom test, or you can create it for any end-of-the-year test, semester test, any kind of test. What's nice about it is that your students, no matter what district you are in South Dakota, your students are already uploaded into the South Dakota Assessment Portal. We do have item banks for math, language arts, science, social studies, and health. And for math and language arts, the items in those item banks are already aligned to the Common Core standards. We also have pre-made forms. They're standard specific for math, language arts, and health. So if you are a math teacher and you want to create a test over just one standard, you can go to one of these forms, choose that standard, and there will be a form right there that you can already use to create a test. And for math and language arts, we did put into the assessment portal release NAEP items. And also we have release NAEP items in there for science and social studies as well now. We're working on geography right now and civics. But these items, they're at the higher level of thinking. A lot of them are at level 2 and 3. So they're just good items to use. You'll be able to find these items for math and language arts. They will all say NAEP at the end of them. This is new as well. We now have user groups. So schools, we have them at the school level, district level, and at the state level. And what these are is, let's say you get a group of teachers that create a group, they're in the group together. If any teacher creates a test or an item for that group, everybody in the group has access to it. So it's just a way for teachers to share, collaborate, work together. You can do it at the school level, district level, and we also have state level groups, which I'll explain in just a second. What's nice about this is that the end of course state test and the benchmark assessment is done through the assessment portal as well. So everything is the exact same. You don't have to learn a new program. All of the data is in assessment portal. You have your SDAP data from all the past years, your end of course data, South Dakota Assessment Portal benchmark data is in there. Any test you create in the assessment portal, the data you will be able to find in assessment portal. District created tests and items, you can do this. Districts can create their own tests and their own items and assess their students with those. What's nice about this is that it gives instant feedback to the teacher. So the teacher knows exactly how the students did. They know how the student did on each question. They know how each individual student did. And there's also individual student reports. And the students receive instant feedback as well. It tells them exactly how they scored. And how assessment portal can be used for SLOs. All users, no matter if you just got an account today or if you've already had one, you have contributor access to all of the SLO groups. So that means that you're already part of these groups. So if anybody creates an item or a form and puts it in one of these groups, you have access to it. So if a user shares an item in the group, everyone in the group has access to it. So just be careful with that because you are able to make changes to it as well. And we also made it so there's customizable marks to easily view if students met the objective, and I'll show you that in just a second. So here are all the different SLO elementary groups. So if you teach one of these, you're already part of the group. And then here's the middle school, high school groups. And all of these that you see here, these are all the different SLO trainings that are happening during 2014 summer. So what we ask, if you have a good assessment in assessment portal already, or if you have a good item, we just ask that you would share it to the SLO group, just because we want to get good items and forms in there, and just to get the ball rolling on that, just so users actually will start putting stuff in there, and just a way to work together. We're in this together, so just helping out each other. Okay, and here's an example of what a student report looks like. So this is just for an individual student. So notice on the left side it gives the standard, and then on the right it gives the raw score and the max score. And notice the red X and the green check marks. Those are customizable, so you can go in and say what the goal is. So you could say you have to get at least 80% to get the green check mark. That's the goal. So you can see easily which standards the student met the goal and which standards the student did not meet the goal. And these are available for any test that you create. The different types of items in Assessment Portal are multiple choice, constructed response, or extended response, and technology enhanced. The multiple choice and the technology enhanced items, the computer will score for you. The extended response items, the teacher will have to go in and actually score those. You'll actually have to read them and give the students their credit, whether it's partial or full or none. And as always, here's my contact information if you need more information. Thank you.